Alright, I found another fun roguelike game called Magicraft, and I want to talk about it. So let's get into it. The story begins with your character playing some games on his computer when he needs to go take a piss and is transported to another world. Here he pulls a wand out of the ground which releases a spirit that travels with you and teleports you back to the main base whenever you die. Now armed with magic, you set out to become the hero of legend and kill an ancient god. This is one of those games where the main character is self-aware, so he's constantly mentioning isekai tropes similar to Konosuba, except every time this guy tries to get a harem started with the women at your camp, it never goes his way. So you always start on simple, but can unlock higher difficulties as you progress through runs, unlocking more areas on the map. The gameplay is kind of like a bullet hell. Unlike other roguelikes, you don't actually have a designated dodge button, you just walk around trying to dodge projectiles. You can get certain relics and such that help you move faster or levitate, and even some spells kind of give you a dodge function, but it's not there by default. Now, the spells are the main draw of the gameplay, so you can customize your wand loadout with which spells you're going to fire, going from left to right, as well as add different buffs, debuffs, and elemental damage, or just the way the projectile fires. You can also unlock wands by defeating bosses that increase your stats and or give you more slots for more spells or enhancements. You can also find shops on your journey that offer various things such as health, shields, wands, spells, potions, or keys. You can use these keys to unlock side areas that have traps to dodge, puzzles to solve, or sometimes just a random chest along the way that has various gifts in it. Later on, you can also unlock more rooms for your runs, such as the fountain room that restores health. Now, back to talking about the combat. It goes from being fairly simple, couple enemies here and there, you're trying to blast them away, to getting to the point where you might not even know where your character's on the screen with so many effects going off, as well as just the amount of enemies covering everything up. The bosses range from fairly straightforward in the beginning to being kind of bullshit in the later half when there's so many things coming at you at once that it's almost impossible to dodge everything. So you've also got your main base where you can unlock more NPCs as you progress through the story that offer different functions, from just being able to chat with them or increase your base stats or room probabilities of getting rarer draws. You can also add more rooms to the dungeon, change your starting set out, which you can unlock more by completing certain tasks, or just change your face cosmetically with the different skins that they give you. There's also a training ground where you could try out different wands, spells, and relics that you've gathered throughout your journey just to see what different combos you can do. So yeah, I'd give Magicraft a recommendation and think you should check it out. It's fairly cheap on Steam. And that's all I got. See you later.